Okay, real life. We started previously. Okay, 1 hour. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay. In here we switched the coordinates, and it only works for 90 degrees. It's great. But now we need to find again to transform this into this number. So we click here and we get 145 degrees. Maybe this is an easy thing for you, but I cannot see it. Mm, 45 degrees. We click here. Here. This is X and Y. What happens? Uh, this is not, I mean, this is life, but this is not, this is amazing. Uh, uh, this game is amazing. So this is life, but it's not it is not the entire thing. Not everything is documented. The other day, I was in the hammock. For the people that maybe don't know, or maybe I know, I am not pronouncing this thing right. There is this tree. Oh my, let's use this. There is this tree. This is maybe an stereotype, so bear with me. This is a palm. It seems like a farm, but it's a palm. There's a, this is an stereotype because it can be any other tree or any other thing. So let's draw another tree. So here's another tree, and then there is this thing called hammock. There is this classic thing. There's a rope, and then there is this. Maybe you have seen this variation. This and there's something here, and then people is here lying in the hammock. This person is happy. Is in the hammock. That's a hammock. So I was in the hammock. There is a different hammock. Not like that. It's different. These are not ropes. It's the same hammock. And it is inside the houses in this region. This is a beautiful home house. Look how beautiful it is. And here's the door. And here's the window. These are some sort of classical. They are not like this. That at least in the cartoons, the houses appear like this. There are no chimneys here. It's not because in the cartoons you see some chimneys here. I didn't know how to say this word, but I learned it on the Lord of the Rings, the book. It's not customary to have chimneys here, so I don't know the word. I only knew the words that surrounded me. And if someone learns any idiom or language with the objects that surround them, if these are very limited, then the vocabulary will need to come from books. So there is no chimney. Okay, so this is the thing. It is customary here in this region uh, to have something here and something here and then some. Well, let me remember. Yes, that's some wall. And then the hammock. New work together better with videos spaces. The one shared or space for files. What is this? I clicked the thing. I don't know. This was an interruption. So I was telling you. Then the hammock is down here, like a big U. And if someone is inside, then the thing will spread. If no one is inside, the thing is not spread. And there is a lot of, how do you say, strings that make the hammock happen. So if there is a person, let's put this beautiful color. And here's the thing, here's his feet, here's the hands. And maybe he's watching TV, this person, and the TV is here. There's a table here. And this person is very happy. So I was in the camp. Be happy in the hammock or in the couch or whatever thing you are. So I was. This has a purpose. I am not procrastinating. I wanted to document the entire build the build process the construction of Geometrikap. But there is no way for me to do that. I was in the hammock. I wasn't doing I was not doing any live stream. And I put my mind into work. And I said to myself, what if I undo the rotation and to get back the rotation? We have the rotation has not happened. And somehow I said, well, let's go back here and calculate any point over here. How can I document that? There is no way for me to record that thing. You know, I'm going to leave this drawing because this thing is going to make it into a mock for you to buy it and support this channel and this development or whatever. This thing is going to be here in the mock for you to drink coffee in the morning. So I'm not erasing this. So I was thinking, what if I undo the rotation? So I don't know. I said, Am I cheating with the documentary of Geometrica, the building of Geometrica, the making of Geometrica? Uh, I don't know. There is no way for me to share my thoughts with you. I wish I can have some device connected all the time into my brain. I don't wish for that, but maybe that will happen in the future. In Veritas world, that's a reality. Without your consent, they are monitoring your thoughts, injecting thoughts in you, and reading your mind. So I will, in that scenario, you will be able to have my thoughts as they happen right into your phone. So you will subscribe to my brain. I will get money from your subscription, and you will say, I'm subscribed to Caleb's brain, to Caleb's mindset, so I can have his thoughts as he's reading books because I like his reflections on the book on a given lecture. So I am paying $10 a month, and whenever I have time in the day, I open the application and I see, oh, so Caleb is thinking this right now, and Caleb is seeing this in his mind right now. He is in the hospital, at the hospital, in the hospital, at the hospital, not in the hospital, at the hospital. uh, he is watching TV. Oh, he's watching this comedy. I have seen this one. I will write a comment to Caleb, and this comment will arrive to his brain. He will listen my comment, and he will know it is me. Uh, that is a dystopy for if you don't consent for this to happen. Believe me, you will not want to live in that world. Fortunately for us, it's just science fiction. Uh, so yeah, you will have but there is Caleb. No one is paying subscription for anything, but you will pay subscriptions for your favorite soccer player, your favorite singer, pop singer, your favorite writer, and they will come up with a lot of narrative to sell this, and you will buy it. They are experts in selling these products, and you are in a need, I don't know why, to buy this stuff. And then these persons that you're reading their minds will be unhappy, but they need the money, so they will play along, and they will be unhappy. for their not unhappy. Maybe if they are resilient, there are resilient people in this world. If they are not resilient, they will be unhappy. If they are resilient, at some point of the day, they will be pissed off. In some other point of the day, they will be messing with you. Uh, and some other points of the day, they will engage with you, with the technology. They will use the technology on their uh, for the for their convenience to say whatever they want to say. But that's in the future. That's science fiction. So I'm not documenting my thoughts on Geometrikap, but I don't talk on Geometrikap. I don't give too much thought to Geometrikap in the day. What I am intrigued for with these calculations, I want to know. Now I want to know. But I know my mathematics are limited. I feel I am wasting your time. But I don't feel bad about it. This is a show, and you're free to leave the video whenever you want if you're playing this live. If you stay, thank you. Uh, this is the point of the time in which I keep telling to myself, I need to schedule time for mathematics. I need to schedule time for mathematics. I need to schedule time. There is no tomorrow that will take place. Tomorrow that will take place. I will take some time and say, this is the mathematics time. And this time is for Geometrikap, even if it takes 30 years to develop this software, this web application. It doesn't matter. I will devote only a limited time for Geometrikap. And this time is for guitar, for the guitar playing practice. I am building, I don't know what I'm even building, but I like to engage in the practice of the guitar. And um, this for computer science. And that's it. And then I will have to adhere to that schedule because it will not be fixed. But it's time for me to decide if I am really going to engage in mathematics or not. Because time is passing by and I am starting to be interested out in physics. But not too much. I'm not that crazy about physics. Uh, yeah, how do they know things like, the age of the Earth? Things like that. How do they know about this? How the Earth was created? Oh yeah, I want to see. Oh yeah, all the life, things like that. But I would like to not engage in philosophy. But I like philosophy. Well, the little training that I did, I really like it. The one training I did. There is philosophy in elementary school. I don't remember anything about that, but I read the book from the school. And then there was this training on Coursera. Amazing introduction to philosophy. I would like to have that book. Well, there are some other books I would like to read first. So coming back to this because we'll be only here one hour. I did this because I just want to spend some time with you, or talking by myself, or how do you say that? Expressing myself. Uh, you know. But I think we have arrived again after the detour that we need to undo, quote unquote, the rotation. That's a path we can explore. Maybe it's not the solution. If we do that, maybe this point will be here. And it seems to me that this is indeed this number. This is 0, 0. Well, not at all, because this starts at 300. But remember that we will need more calculations, more bases. This was our 0, 0. This is, but now we are here. Then we have access to these numbers, so we can say, hey, guess what? This is our new 0, 0. It was here. Now it's here. This is our new 0, 0. So somehow, I don't know what we are going to do. I don't know what calculations we are going to make. But we need to say the algorithm that we are going, the idea that we are going to try is, hey, this is our new 0, 0. The one thing which we have started is the new 0, 0. Now this guy, uh, also we are going to get rid of this because we are not doing anymore any subtraction. So we're going to get rid of this. So then why we need to calculate this? I don't know. Maybe we're going to get rid of this too. Oh, but the the oh my God. I don't know. There's also another path here because we know this number. We know this number. This is this number, and it should be our 0, 0. So how can I make 45 minus? Let's use a calculator. Oh, we're about to finish. I mean, run out of time. So 45 minus 200. That's 200. That was too much. Minus. So we need to find 185. This is another, but I don't know. It seems so easy. This thing because this is 0, and it seems so easy. My mind is telling me it's right in front of you, but I cannot express it. because we are exploring two paths at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. So let's go with this. We can observe this figure. So we have this click. What is this number? Um, we need more Darwin. I'm feeling some sort of pressure. I cannot calculate. Um, so imagine if I only do 1 hour a day. It would take forever. I would do 2 hours when I mean only 3 times a week. I can do 2 hours. The other, uh, yeah, when I go to the hospital, I will only do 1 hour. I don't know what to do. It seems like we need to bring do this thing and put it here. Okay. This is hard. Let's suppose there is another rotation. Let's forget about 90 degrees. This is, let's suppose a user perform 45 degree rotation. But the click happened here anyway. I'm not sure if this still will end here or here because there is another rotation. Maybe here, maybe here. Because if it ends here, then we will say this is a draggable point, but it's not a draggable point because the rotation is now 45 degrees. So I'm not sure if this guy will need to end here. So if a click happens here, then this will end here. It seems so easy. I cannot see it. So let's organize our ideas. Okay, the TV get stage. This is let's not interrupt this guy watching television. This person, and let's not remove the television from this person. So we have access to this number. This is 00. And we have performed. I don't know. 90 degrees rotation. Starting from here. Can we starting from here? Oh my God, I don't even know. Oh, starting from here, we still have access to this. And starting from here, we calculated this point. Then we calculated this distance with a radius. Then we did the 90 degrees rotation. We have calculated this point. Then it seems so easy. At this point, it seems so easy. Uh, but I think I'm lacking some mathematics. It seems right there. It seems so easy. If we ever get to finish this good application, I will take a look at the hundreds of episodes maybe at the end. And oh my God, this was a really journey in the darkness, through the darkness. It was really, we navigated through the darkness and find our way. And maybe this was done in the past. People will go to the ships in the Middle Ages and say, okay, I'm looking for gold, I'm looking for money. Let's hope for the best and do some calculations. And in the middle of the storm, people got angry and say, hey, you said here in the map, the stars looks in the celestial map, the stars look this way in the sky. You said that we will be here, there will be no storm, and the land will be here. Look at us. I'm talking nonsense because I don't have idea on how those things happened. But if you are really into mathematics, a lot of mathematics were developed in that area. But really going into the uncertainty and darkness and calculating maybe. They do some plans, but maybe it's what they say. Well, there is no land here. What are you going to do? And maybe the guy said, more calculations. Something went wrong. And then they reach the land and say, well, we're here. Thank God we are not in the middle of a storm. Thank God there is no a storm while you're doing proof, mathematical proof. Imagine doing mathematical proofs, learning, learning how to do some mathematical proofs, some baby steps on the reasoning on this area, and then you're in the middle of a storm, saying, "Oh my God, what is this? What is this? What is this nonsense?" So stop the complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm telling a story because for me it seems at this point it seems like we have everything to say, hey, these two are in the Dragado region. And we have done that. Look at us. But we have switched the coordinates. So this is not a thing that we can translate to other angles. I am very limited in my mathematics. Just, yeah. So imagine we have our beautiful friend, friendly angle, not beautiful, but friendly. I'm not going to make weights on how beautiful are these angles. These are not draggable. And this point should be here. And if I click that thing, you seem straightforward to calculate this point and say, hey, this is a draggable point. So I think that our will pass by, time will pass by, and we will leave this till Sunday. On Sunday we will have 2 hours, and this is a problem because maybe I am here with an attitude of being defeated, of being hopeless, of not wanting to find a solution in 1 hour, not forcing myself to find a solution within an hour because we are saying to ourselves, on Sunday we will spend 2 hours since we have all the time in the world because we don't have any any deadline because this is something that we are just spending some time doing this. So this does not work. You need deadlines, um, very well estimated deadlines according to your capabilities, according to your knowledge that reflect your skills. Deadlines that reflect your skills. Mm. So this is not why this is good for me because I'm learning the process of the building. And in the future, we will have schedules, or we're going to build applications till I go to the graveyard or wherever I end being dead. I will I will write applications all the time, or at least try. So it will help me to be in the position of not on being a software developer, but on making all the planning and schedule. That's a good thing that I'm taking from this. Uh, so yeah, so I don't know. In the next, we are going to have sessions of 1 hour in the future, believe me, and we will be tired uh, and mentally prepared for that. And we need to use that hour very wise and very effectively, and stop with the attitude of this day and really engage. Well, let us do our best. If it works, it works. If it not, then we'll try it on Sunday. Well, let's use all this hour uh, very effectively. I want to engage in that mindset. I'm learning some new ways. I was learning some new ways in the past. Yes, as Gollum says, yes, my love. I was learning some new ways in the past years. Yes. It was very good for me to see that for the first time. And yeah, yeah, that was some people are experts on this thing, on the planning. Uh, oh my God, 9:15. 20 minutes and we leave. So let's use that 20 minutes. Uh, we are lost. We'll never go home. As the song goes. For the Gollum song in the towers. But we are not lost. We are not lost. We can go home. I am at home. So okay, let's this. Let's think. Is someone watching this? Oh, three views. So people are looking. People are searching for good. I don't know what they are searching. People are searching. Everybody's looking for something. Say the song. Everybody's looking for something. Uh, so they come and go. And say, "Oh my God, this guy again! It's never-ending nonsense." He's always like that. Don't waste your time. Uh, if, well, let's shut up. 20 minutes at least. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So I don't know again. Hmm, okay. Um, let's use 45 degrees. Oh, let's use 90 degrees as a friendly angle, and then we will see. So we have ways to calculate. We have ways to know this. We know this. We can go here again, and we can calculate y, this guy, this line, because we will be here, and I don't want to subtract out the x component. Well, we can rely on this line maybe. So 100, and we can translate where in the world the 100 we get. So see, we can here, we can go again here. We can came here again. We can uh, translate to this point again and say we have a rotation in place of 90 degrees. How can I don't know how to unperform, undo the rotation. It's in my mind, but I cannot calculate. Okay, so we can get a point here maybe. And this is not 190 degrees. This is not 90 degrees. This is the so-called counterpoint angle. So we can go. No, this is out. It seems like a mapping between coordinates. Mm, okay. No, nothing comes to my mind. Mm, so a click happens here. This is the thing. This is the coordinates. What happened if we rotate from here? Uh, feels like the inverse. We will need to do more drawings in the plane. I don't want to look for formulas yet. Remember, didn't. It seems like we will need to rotate the plane. And apparently there is some sort of chapter in, in the trigonometry book. Can we do that? So this is x, this is y. Mhm. So this is 3, 2. We apply a rotation of this way. I don't know how this thing works. It seems like x will be here. This is y. This, but now we need to express y first. 2, 3, which is here. The point will be here. But this is because it's convenient. It's in 90 degrees. That uh, the y ended on the x-axis, so we say let's express y first. But what happens if x it's only 45 degrees? So what we are doing here is what at the beginning. Remember, let us see if there is an image. Remember our silliness. We have reached the point again. We are time has passed, and the problems will get you if you don't deal with them. Everything here. I'm going to. Everything is okay. Should be 16. I'm not sure if we will be able to find that thing. Maybe I should draw the thing for you. But we are about to finish. So 1 hour works. I'm going to draw. We are going to end with that. And I'm going to read also about check the book on trigonometry offline without looking for formulas. Remember, uh, 2 months ago, we were saying, is this, what color is this? Oh yeah, it's because I have this screen issue. We were drawing a circle, and then, no, it was not a circle. We had some point, and then we said, we want to reach this point. We want to reach this point, but we are not starting from here. We are here right now. And we were saying all sort of nice things that only occurs if you are 2,000 years ago. Uh, without all the knowledge that has been produced. We were saying, oh, well, we started here, so we need to add the length of the arcs. And we were performing some sort of. Remember, that was a little bit funny from this time. Naive, not funny. And we were saying, since we are starting at 30 degrees, what is this? Since we are starting at 30 degrees, we only need to travel 60 degrees. Let's forget about the 0 degree set. So here's the point. And here's the 90 degrees point. And we said we only need this length of the arc. We were saying all sorts of stuff. And we were very naive and showing all sort of ignorance. But now we have a new beautiful problem that I would like to explore mathematically. Now we have reached the point, the beautiful point, in which we have a coordinate system. We are not starting from here anymore. The problem that I am interested now, maybe it's unrelated to Geometrikap, the application I don't care, uh, because now I am curious. Let's say we have any arbitrary point on the plane. This is y. I don't know how we are going to tackle this problem of or if you're going to look for a formula like when we found the cosine of alpha times radio. Remember we didn't derive this formula. I don't feel bad about it, by the way, about it. And we ended finding this formula. We were trying to derive it ourselves, but we were not able to scale and think. We did find some things, but I'm not a full-time mathematician. But we find something. We were asking great questions. Then we look for this. We were not able to um is how does that guy say? At least in the index, Michael Starbert, the strength. He has a book, an invitation to an effect to mathematical thinking, to effective thinking. There is five ideas he is proposing. I haven't read the book. I was seeing his course on edX uh, uh, many years ago. There is a uh, one of those five things. It's being called extrapolation, maybe. Well, if you have an idea, you have to stretch the idea, stretching the idea. So we were not able to stretch the idea because I don't know what happens with us. I am studying my mind. I'm not studying my mind. I am trying to see within my mind, inside. I don't know. I don't have any instrument. I don't have measures. I'm trying to see the way I think or the limitations that I put myself because I don't know. I cannot blame the culture forever, but maybe that's a factor. But there are some other factors. So the problem that I am now interested is I don't want to start here. I don't want this. This is not the unit circle. I don't want to start always in here. I want for any given point on the plane. If you apply a rotation angle to this point, let's call it alpha. Oh no, wait here. If you apply a rotation alpha to this point, where in the world is not where in the world, where in the plane it will end. Let's suppose you apply your uh, easy angle of 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. I want to know, not for this point. I don't want to start here anymore. This is convenient. We have formulas. We don't have invented problems. The formulas, it's okay. I want for any point on the plane. There are gazillions of points in here. Where in the world this point will be if you apply a rotation to this point? I don't know. It will. I don't know. I don't have idea. Maybe we'll have to draw something here, and the thing will be here. Maybe we'll have to find some point here, some reference center of turn here, not here, but here. And having said that, if we have a 90 degrees uh, point in which a rotation has been applied, where in the world this point has applied, this point has been, there was, there is a 90 degrees rotation applied to this point. I want to know if we apply, um, yeah, zero, not zero, because that will not make anything. Minus 90 degrees. Where in the world this point will be? Maybe we will have to, I don't know, draw some line, center of turn here, most likely here, some radius, I don't know, you choose the radius, and this is a problem. This is a problem because if the radius is uh, too small, they say, okay, you want to, uh, I don't know what I'm even saying here. We need the 2 hours. Maybe here, maybe here, I don't have idea. But the thing has to rotate minus 90 degrees. So even maybe here, I don't know. There is 2 days between, no, one day between now and Sunday. I will probably take a look at the trigonometry book, but most likely it will be, depending on the radius that you're choosing. If you choose this, maybe it will be here. I don't know. No, no, no. I don't have idea. I cannot see it right away. Cannot see it. How do you think? How can how can you rotate this point minus 90 degrees in relation to what? We need a center of turn. If this is the center of turn and we say that this is 90 degrees, then the point will end here. If this is the center of point and we say this is 90 degrees, then the point will be here. If this is the point and this is the center of point, the center of turn, then the point will be here. So we need to choose a convenient center of turn. So it seems this point can move everywhere by means of the 90 degrees movement, and you choose the radius, it can be here, apply the, the rotation, and will be down below the laptop. And we don't want that. So maybe that's, I don't know, it was a, you know, if there is a group of people building something and they interchange ideas, but I don't feel bad about it because in the past there were scientists working by themselves in solitude, coming with landmarks in mathematics and physics. Uh, of course, they were they, they were not being, I don't know, in some circumstances. Uh, so don't feel bad if you're on your own doing your little science. Then your baby steps into these things. There, no, with no one around you telling you anything. No one asking you on the internet. By the way, people on the internet answers. We can ask this question and they will answer. Believe me, I thought I have asked questions. Let's suppose you don't want to do that. You are afraid. You are ashamed. I don't know. Hopefully not. And then you can be in solitude and really come with great ideas and discoveries. Of course, you will find that maybe someone did it 100 years ago, but you will feel, oh my God, so I should go to the book and that's it. When you did the journey, you wanted to do that. So I'm saying goodbye for now. This is not a t-shirt. I think this was a great and well spent hour, for me at least. I came up with really great insights on the development process and what we want to explore. It will not translate into anything, maybe, but now I want to know. Thank you very much. And I wish it, yeah, time to play the guitar. Bye. Happy weekend. See you on Sunday with this series. And tomorrow, maybe a live, but with some guitar